Hello and welcome. I want to talk to you today about the strongest energy always being the one that wins. I was talking to a client about this yesterday and relating when I was being bullied and abused, my energy, my own, you might call it my self-belief, who I was incredibly weak. And I can really see that if someone else walked into the room who was stronger in their energy than I was, I would just go to their energy. I would just move there. So I was all over the place. And it was no surprise that I ended up being bullied and abused. But this is how energy works. We're a little bit like musical instruments. You know, we play that note and we all come to that note. So whoever is anywhere, if whoever has the strongest energy in the room, if we are unaware of that and if we are not good at staying in our own energy, we will move to that energy. You can notice it sometimes in offices and places like that. If someone is in a bad mood, if one person starts to be in a bad mood, if their energy is the strongest, and let's face it, often bad moods are quite strong, then everybody in the office feels that, and we get this uncomfortable, not nice feeling in a home, in an office, anywhere. And I know, sometimes there are people, we might call them energy suckers and things like that. And I'm not saying don't ever remove those people from your life. But if we started removing everything from our life that did that to us, that sucked our energy, that did that, we could end up with a very small life. We could end up with nobody in it and nothing going on in our life. And so it's really, really good to actually understand who you are and how you can stay in your beautiful energy. So for me, the most gorgeous energy, the energy that I prefer to be in, is the energy of love. And I know that is the basic truth. That is the starting point of life. Peace, love, joy. That's where we go back to. So being in that energy, that is the strongest energy. So the way that I practice that, the way that I help myself to do that, is my starting point these days are I am statements. Now, in the same way that you wouldn't learn to swim when you were drowning, I don't wait until I'm in a bad situation, till I'm with someone who sucks my energy, and then try and think of something. What I do is, on a day-to-day basis, I have very strong I am statements. I am love, I am peace, I am joy. And those statements, when I make them, I sit in the beautiful feeling that comes with those statements. So then when I find myself in a situation where somebody has a very strong energy and is inviting me to go towards that energy, those I am statements seem to just miraculously arise in my mind, because they're something that they're so familiar to me. They're so, I know them so well. So it's an easy place to go to. And what I find is that very often I am the strongest energy in the room. And I bring people to a place of peace and love, rather than me being taken out of my energy as I used to. So it's an incredibly useful thing to play around with, and it's fun. Taking some time and thinking, who are you? Who would you love to be? Who would you love to show up as in those situations? Who is it that you truly are? And making some really nice I am statements that appeal to you. So I would love to know if you've got some I am statements. So if you've watched this video and anything occurs to you, please do drop them in the comments. I would love to know them. If you want to dive a little bit more deeply with me into this, I'm doing a program 365 days of cracking creation, looking in this direction every single day for an entire year, to make this who you are, to make consciously creating your way of life, and it would be great to have you join us. The links are in the comments. If you've got anything you would like me to make a video about, drop that in the comments too. Thank you very much for watching today, and I will see you somewhere soon. Take care. Lots of love.